to my apartment, and I feel like I keep starting my videos with a move, but today I'm in a new apartment. I just moved to the Gyeongbokgung/Palace area. I'm very, very happy, and the thing that I like the most is that I came into this apartment and it smells so good. My last apartment, I didn't feel like it was the cleanest when I came in, but this one I can tell they just cleaned it. So this is the entrance. I have not taken my suitcase out of here because I want to show you guys before I make a mess. This is the bathroom, which is actually really big compared to the other ones. And then moving on to this area is the living area. And like I said, everything is super clean. I have a nice big window. I do have construction site views out here, but that will be interesting to watch. And more importantly, I have view of the sky. I really like being able to see the sky. And then over here is my kitchen area. This is the first washer dryer that doesn't have a dirty towel in it. The other two places had a dirty towel in it when I arrived, which is okay. Like, I just hid it somewhere and then put it back into the washer when I was about to leave the Airbnb. But this place is, oh my gosh, I really am happy already. I'm actually super, super tired now. I've just had a long day of waiting for my Airbnb to open up because, you know, you have to check out from one Airbnb at 11 a.m. and then you cannot check into the next one until 3 p.m. So I've just been in Starbucks all day. I'm super tired. Also, this past weekend has been super busy. On Saturday, I went with one of my friends. We went for Korean barbecue and karaoke, and that was really fun. But of course, I was very tired after that. And then on Sunday, I actually did something super fun. Me and a Spanish girl and a friend of hers who was actually from England. The three of us went to the tallest tower in Korea. Basically, we went to do the Seoul Sky Bridge. At the very top of this tower, there's a tiny bridge, and you're basically like 555 meters above the ground. But yeah, I'm not gonna say any more because I'm gonna show you guys videos of that because I vlogged it. We planned to meet up at the Lotte Mall, but we actually had to meet up a couple of hours early because none of us could figure out how to buy the tickets online. As soon as we were all together, we went straight to the ticket office to make sure that we could buy tickets and they wouldn't run out because they actually have a maximum of 12 people per group. After that, we decided to kill time by exploring the mall, and honestly, I don't know how many malls I've explored in Korea, but there's always something new to see. Definitely the most unique thing that we found in this particular mall was this super cool cafe full of fish tanks, and we actually considered sitting here, but we moved on after seeing how high their prices were. We were also super excited when we found this Kodak clothing store because we had no idea that Kodak sells clothes and shoes, and they were actually pretty cool. Finally, after exploring the mall and getting to know each other over coffee, it was time to go to the Sky Bridge. It was actually super cool because we got to skip all of the lines on the way up. That was because our entrances had an assigned time versus the general entrance, which only takes you to the indoor observatory, which could be used at any time of the day. So yeah, the point is that we felt like VIPs and it was really fun. As soon as we got to the top, we went straight to the Skybridge desk and checked in, and then we had about 10 to 15 minutes until time to get dressed for the tour, so we spent it exploring the observatory and taking photos of the beautiful sunset. We actually purposely chose to buy our tickets for the 6 to 7 p.m. tour so that we could see the sunset and get great photos. So I recommend that if you ever come here that you check what the current sunset time is and buy your tickets for that time. Back at the check-in desk, we were directed to the area where we would be given our red suit and helmet, which we took to some changing rooms to put on over our clothes. Then they helped us put on the rest of our safety gear, and we were on our way. As soon as we were out in the open, our guides helped us hook our safety gear to some railing, and I have to say, with all the safety precautions they had in place, I barely felt scared at all. They even gave us each a clear cell phone pouch so we could safely bring our phones for photos.
Anyways, we reached the top just in time to see the most beautiful sunset colors. We each walked the bridge individually and got photos taken, since the tour actually includes 2 photos each. And then we got free time on the bridge to enjoy the views and take our own photos. Even though I have to admit that this tour was a little bit on the pricier side, I do think that it was an unforgettable experience and I recommend it to anybody who is thinking about it.
That was super fun. Honestly, it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. But yeah, like I said, right now I'm super tired, so I'm just gonna rest, sleep a little bit, and go have dinner.
The day after moving to this new Airbnb, I decided to explore my new neighborhood, and I was pleasantly surprised when I discovered how close it is to this beautiful stream in Korea, which I've been to nearly every day since I discovered it to either walk or read.
So I haven't been here very long, but I've already decided that this area that I've moved to is my favorite of the 3. I felt that Gangnam and Hongdae were good for like short term, like maybe a couple of weeks, but this place is good for living. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's full of nature and water and places to walk, and it still has a lot of like high-rise buildings and restaurants and supermarkets. And I feel like a lot of people are here to actually live versus when I was in Gangnam, it felt like everybody was there to work. And in Hongdae, I felt like everybody who was there was students and were just like there to have fun or see cute cafes. So definitely when I come back, this is where I'm gonna live. Hi guys, and good morning. So today is actually a Wednesday, and normally I don't do like really big things in the middle of the week. I tend to go to cafes and things like that and just chill a little bit, just because, you know, I have other stuff going on in the middle of the week. But because I only have 2 weeks left in Korea, I decided that I have to get things done now. I have a couple of things left on my to-do list, and so yeah, I'm gonna do one of them today, and that is going to be the Seoul Tower. It's very, very important, obviously, to go there. So yeah, I'm super excited. I am actually gonna go first and get some lunch because I'm super hungry. I'm gonna go to a place called Pig in the Garden, which is actually my new favorite chain. I think they only have it in Korea, which is really sad, but it's like a really, really healthy food chain. They've got salads, but they also have more heavy foods like meats and pasta and some other sides. So I'm gonna go there, have lunch, and then we're gonna go to the Seoul Tower.
So I'm still not sure about the details, but on the way to the Seoul Tower, there was a huge amount of police and police buses everywhere in my neighborhood. And from what I read online, there seems to have been a planned protest that was being stopped due to COVID, since large congregations are not allowed. So anyway, of course, I was super happy that I had coincidentally made plans that day that were outside of my neighborhood. So there are several ways to get up the Namsan Tower mountain, and I personally chose to take the cable car on my way there and then to walk on my way back down. Top of the cable car to the actual base of the tower, you have to walk up some stairs and ramps with the largest fence of love padlocks that I've ever seen in my life.
What on earth goes all the way there? I've never seen so many love padlocks in my life. It's crazy.
I reached the base of the Namsan Tower, which actually had a huge area to just walk around and spend time. There were a lot of places where you could just sit and watch the views. They also had restaurants and shops. And because it was still too early for sunset and to go up to the tower, I decided to spend some time exploring the area and just looking at the views. I did end up sitting down and reading for a bit because this is the best spot to do that. And then I finally decided it was time to go up to the tower to watch the sunset. The views from the very top were amazing. Obviously, sunset is the best time to do this kind of stuff. And what was really cool is to see Seoul from a different perspective than I had at the Lotte Tower in Gangnam. So I guess if you have the time and the money, I would definitely recommend going to both places. If not, either one is a great choice. I did try to stay up at the top as long as possible, but I left a little bit early so that I could also watch the sunset as I walked down the mountain. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you liked it even more, you can subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.